Hello, dear children. So, we had completed stanza number 1 of the poem Rain on the Roof. Okay, apart from that, in my previous lecture, we had discussed some opening questions also, that how do you feel when you listen to the patter of soft rain on the roof, and apart from that, what thoughts flashed through your mind as you heard this melody of nature. Okay, so this explains you that it gives you a clue also, okay, that how do you feel when it's raining. Everyone can have different sorts of feelings when the rain is going on. Okay, when it's raining, everybody can feel differently. Okay, so here we are discussing the feelings came into the poet's mind. Okay, the poet is Kotsky. We have already discussed about the poet also. Okay, so we had discussed in first stanza that the poet is experiencing the beginning of the rain in the cottage chamber. Okay, and the poet is also listening to the patter of the soft rain overhead. Overhead means on the roof. Okay, as the poem, the title of the poem is nothing but rain on the roof. Roof means छत. छत के ऊपर से बारिश जब गिरते जो आवाज़ आता है, at that time जो feelings आती है. So based on that feeling, this poem is written by Kotsky. Okay, now let's begin stanza number 2. Every tinkle on the shingles has an echo in the heart, and a thousand dreamy fancies into busy being start, and a thousand recollections weave their air threads into woof as I listen to the patter of the rain upon the roof. Okay, so listen to the pronunciations carefully. Okay, every time when I read, you need to listen to the pronunciation. Okay, every tinkle on the shingles. This is very interesting line. We have already discussed the meaning of tinkle and shingles. What is meaning of tinkle? Tinkle means it's a sound. Shingles means small little stones, shiny and smooth, which has smooth texture on it. So those small little stones are known as shingles. Okay, every tinkle on the shingles means every sound on the means on those shingles. Shingles means stones. Okay, which kind of sound is made by the rain? Tinkling sound on the stones. Okay, every tinkle on the shingles has an echo in the heart. Has an echo in the heart, it means it increases the heartbeat of the poet. Okay, poet feels excited while listening to the tinkles on the shingles, means the sound on those stones. Which kind of sounds? When the raindrops fall on those stones, it creates tinkling sound and it creates an echo in the heart of the poet. Echo means a kind of repetition of sound, means heartbeat increases because of excitement, happiness also. Okay, and a thousand dreamy fancies, and a thousand dreamy fancies means a lot of different thoughts of fancies comes to poet's mind into busy being start. Okay, into busy being starts, it means the mind gets busy to just imagine different things. Okay, to imagine different things because of the rain. And a thousand recollections, and thousand recollections weave their air threads into woof. Weave their air threads into woof. What do we understand by this? It means it creates different sorts of fantasies in the mind of the poet. Okay, air threads into woof, it's a phrase. इस ग्रुप ऑफ वर्ड्स का मीनिंग है ये है कि माइंड में अलग अलग तरह के फैंटेसीज आने लगती है. किसके? पोएट के. वीव, वीव मीन्स द वे सपने बुनना. आप समझ सुना होगा अपने वर्ड. वीविंग मीन्स जस्ट बुनना, कोई चीज़ सिलना वगैरह. ओके, दैट इज़ नोन एज वीविंग. ओके, जस्ट यू यूज़ थ्रेड्स टू वीव सर्टन थिंग्स. थ्रेड मतलब धागा जो होता है उससे आप सिलते हो ना घर पे फैमिली में. सो द पोएट इज़ इंटरेस्टिंगली कंपेयरिंग the raindrops as air threads. Okay, air threads जो हवा में धागे लटक रहे, तो it creates imagination in the poet's mind. Weave मतलब सपने बुनना. For this poem, weave, literal meaning of weave means सिलना होता है. Okay, but here What do we understand by this particular phrase, weave their air threads into woof? It means the poet is into another imaginary world of thoughts and fantasies. Okay, so as I listen to the patter of the rain upon the roof, as I listen to the patter of the rain upon the roof. So the moment all these imaginary thoughts come to poet's mind when the poet listens to the patter sound of the rain. Okay, this is the meaning of this stanza. So here in even in second stanza, the poet interestingly explains you how what kind of thoughts come to his mind. Okay, poet's mind. So poet is quite fascinated to listen to the sound of the rain patter. Now it's time for third and last stanza of the poem. Okay, third and last stanza of the poem is here. Now in memory comes my mother, as she used in years agone to regard the darling dreamers ere she left them till the dawn. Oh, I feel her fond look on me as I list to this refrain which is played upon the shingles by the patter of the rain. Okay, now here what is going on? Okay, here the poet is missing mother. Okay, so it means mother's thought has come to his mind. So poet is quite means deeply involved in thoughts, and the poet is just memorizing certain uh, past memories in his mind, as because he's missing his mother a lot, right? So which type of thoughts come to his mind? Now he's missing his mother a lot because of the rain. The moment rain started falling on the roof, he started missing his mother. Why? Because as she used in years agone, as she used in years agone means so many years before, means so many years ago, to regard the darling dreamers. Okay, to regard the darling dreamers. What do you understand by this particular phrase? It has very deep meaning. Okay, which means that she had left so many people behind her, and she had given a lot of good memories to them. Okay, means especially her family members and people who were connected to her. Okay, so all were dreamers, means she had provided some good memories to the people around her. Okay, to regard, what do you understand by the word regard? Regard means best wishes to the darling dreamers, means the people who were close to her and dreaming of the best future. Okay, but what happened, she all had given such good memories to the people before, er means before she left them till the dawn. She left them till the dawn. Dawn means what? Means end. Okay, it's dusk and dawn usually, right? So what do you understand by the word dawn? There are two different words, dusk and dawn. Okay, now you need to understand this particular line also. जो सनराइज होने से पहले मीन्स सूरज उगने से पहले, बिफोर दैट अ लाइट इज देयर, काइंड ऑफ very different light, orange in color. That particular time is known as dawn, means till the dawn means till the next day, means when the new life began in the poet's life. She had left so many good memories. Okay, so this is all about the memories of uh, the poet's mother, given by his mother. And here what kind of feelings does he get from the tapper sound? Okay, he gets different sorts of feeling simultaneously when the rain falls. Okay, so let's see what is he expressing through his poem, that when the rain falls, how does he feel and how does he remember his mother. Oh, I feel her fond look on me. I feel her fond look on me. It means she used to look at him so fondly. Fond means with happiness. Okay, with interest, with the interest full of feelings. Okay, she used to look at the poet with full of feelings. with positive emotions. Okay, as I list to this refrain, so here the poet wants to forget all the bad memories, or he as because he feels upset when he remembers his mother. Why? Because she's dead and he feels so upset that she is not with him. So he wants to list to this refrain, which is played upon the shingles. Which is played upon the shingles means the sound which is coming on the shingles means stones. हमने ये word already discuss किया second stanza में. So he just wants to list all those things for what? Just to forget about it. As because he gets a little sad. Refrains means he wants to stop himself to think about all the bad memories which happened in the past, especially death of his mother, because he is missing a lot when it rains. Okay, so which is played upon the shingles by the patter of the rain. Okay, so here this is how the poet expresses all his feelings, good memories also, bad memories also. Good memories means whatever good thoughts and encouragements were given by his mother, and her fond look on him. It means she used to look at him, she used to take care of him when he was a kid, and she used to look at him, she used to looked after him. Okay, and this is how the poet expresses his feelings through the poem. This is the positive feeling, but what is the negative feeling? He's missing his mother a lot, as she is dead now. Okay, she is no longer alive in this world. That is the reason everything just flashes across his eyes. He remembers all the things which happened during the rain, started when his mother was alive. Okay, so Kotskini, this is how Kotskini expresses his feelings about the rain. Now you yourself need to just understand how to just comprehend this poem. You can have different feelings also. You can put your own opinions about the feelings of your own feelings about the rain. When it rains, how do you feel? Okay, most of the small little kids and the students feel so happy and blissful when it rains, and because everywhere it gets quite wet, but it gives you soothing from the summer season, because you don't feel much hot when it rains. Okay, so apart from that, it's quite green everywhere, and there are a lot of birds chirping on the trees. Okay, there are different things happening when it rains. Okay, so that particular fragrance of the soil, okay, that beautiful fragrance of the soil. So these are the feelings which come in my mind when it rains. Okay, I feel so blissful when it rains, but everyone can have different feelings when it's raining. Okay, so we will discuss its question in my next lecture, means question and answer based on this poem, and also the little girl, the prose 3. Okay, so everything will be provided as notes also, and I want you to try all the questions also. So the some uh, meanings are already here. Okay, glossary words, glossary, and the questions are here. Okay, we'll discuss them later. Till the time, take care. Thank you.